This is the crossing of the staffs, which means that anybody that is not an officer above may come up to the podium. You can have a seat. La Yasha Allah, which means to Israel. So Imajum, which means to stand. Wapunya Haki Dum, which means to turn, face the east. East is that way. This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawu, Shabashamayim, Quadash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Balakwithka, Taba'ah, Ratazayaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawur, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathan, Lanawu, Lakam, Kol, Yawum, Wasalachanawu, Kwabawathnawu, Kasalachnawu, Kawabawath Yanawu, Wala'a, Thabayayanawu, Banasaya 1, Abol, Hawashayanawu, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahakaparit, La'awalamyum, Aman. The Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. The prayer for the Hakak, or the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, Babakashah, Nathananawa, Hakak, Hakak, Larapa'ah, Kol Makala, Wakal Marawa, Hakak, Latahor, Hamatazarayim, Hakak, Lahakium, Hamathium, Hakak, Al-Rakawath, Hatama Aula, Lagorishan, Bashim Yahushai, the Wada Amun. Prayer for the power in the English. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits, to cast them out in the name of Yahushai. Thank you. So be it. Prayer to bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Barak Lanawa, Wa Yasha'ala, Wahabayath, Saporium, Barak, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Thawada Aman, for to bless Israel in the English. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, bless us and Israel and the school. In the name of Yahushai, thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al-Hohorium, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Isaiah, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayam, Wa'aratazah, Al-Yathan, Lamawat, Rugolka, Al-Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashun, Shawamor, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al Yad, Yumyaka, Yawamum, Hashamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Bal Ya'ala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makol, Rai, Yashamor, Adnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamor, Taza'athka, Wabawa'aka, Ma'aita, Wa'aid, Awalam. Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, all Damayah, Lakah, all Thacharash, all Dashakwat, all Kaya, Hana, Awayabyaka, Yahama, Yawan, Ra'ash, Al Amaka, Ya'ara Yamwa, Swada, Wayata, Yaitzawa, Al Tazapawanyaka, Amarwa, Lakawa, Wanaki Dum, Magoya, Wala'ah, Yazakar, Sham, Yasha Allah, Aiwada, Kaya, Nawaitazawa, Laba, Yakadwa, Al Yaka, Baryath, Yakarathwa, Ahoya, Adawam, Wayashamai, Alayum, Moa'aba, Wahagarium, Gabal, Wa'amawan, Wa'amalak, Palashath, Aim Yashabia, Tazawar, Gam, Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawah, Zarwai, Labanya, Lawat, Selah, Aisha, Laham, Kamadian, Kasa Yasara, Kayabian, Banaka'o, Kayashawan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayan Da'ara, Hayawa, Daman, La'adama, Shayatamwa, Nara, Yab Mawa, Ka'irab, Wakaza'aba, Wakazabak, Wakatazor, Manai, Kal, Nasayakamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Nayarashah, Lanawa, Nawath, Allahayam, Allahayah, Shayatamwa, Kagogola, Kakwash, Lapanya, Rawaka, Ka'ash, Taba'ira, Ya'ira, Wakalahaba, Falahat, Haryam, Khan, Tharadapma, Basa Irika, Wabasa, Wapathka, Thabahalam, Mala'ah, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Wayabakashwa, Shimka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayaba'alwa, Idea, Id, Wayakaparwa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kaya, Atha, Shimka, Yahawa, Labatka, Al Yawan, Al, Call, Ha'aratazak. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thou silence, O my power. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O my power. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Selah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kisan, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, and like Zeeb, yea, all their princes, as Zeba and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of the Most High Power in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone It is Yahweh, art the Most High, over all the earth. For to bless Israel, or the power structure in the Hebrew, Barakatha Yahweh, wa Yahweh Shai, Wam Yaka Allah, Walahayim, Matazab Ya'a, Alawap Yahana, Ha Alawapyum, Ha Saranyum, Ha Quatazayanyum, Ha Kayayayum, Wa Akwathian, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, the water Amun. For the blessings or power structure in the English. Bless you, Yahweh, and Yahushai, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yahana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai. Thank you. So be it. For the curses in the English. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushai.
In the name of Yahushai.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against us, thy prophets.
That speak against us, thy prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite brothers.
The Israelite brothers.
And the school.
And the school.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose the treasure.
And shake loose the treasure.
Of the rich of Israel.
Of the rich of Israel.
That refuse to give to the school.
That refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary.
Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And the nations.
And their nation.
And their drug dealers.
And their drug dealers.
The court system.
The court system.
The prison system.
The prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments of our enemies.
All the governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
The Pope.
The Pope.
Islam.
Islam.
Christianity.
Christianity.
Egyptology.
Egyptology.
Militia.
Militia.
Ku Klux Klan.
Ku Klux Klan.
Aryan Nation.
Aryan Nation.
Skinheads.
Skinheads.
Posse Comitazi.
Posse Comitazi.
The gay movement.
The gay movement.
The lesbian movement.
The lesbian movement.
Spies.
Spies.
Workers of witchcraft.
Workers of witchcraft.
NASA space program.
NASA space program.
Army.
Army.
Navy.
Navy.
Air Force.
Air Force.
Marines.
Marines.
Wall Street.
Wall Street.
Open up the internet.
Open up the internet.
And the airways.
And the airways.
The cable access channels.
The cable access channels.
And the radio channels.
And the radio channels.
Convict the spirit of any of thy people.
Convict the spirit of any of thy people.
That seek to stop us.
That seek to stop us.
And bring swift destruction to all the heathen.
And bring swift destruction to all the heathen.
That stand in the way.
That stand in the way.
Or try to stop us.
Or try to stop us.
From broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth.
From broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the plagues.
Let loose all the plagues.
Cause them to go to and fro.
Cause them to go to and fro.
Through the earth.
Through the earth.
And consume them.
And consume them.
Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer.
Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer.
Let Yahweh shine.
Let Yahweh shine.
Michael and Gabriel.
Michael and Gabriel.
Come down with the flying saucers.
Come down with the flying saucers.
And punish all the heathens.
And punish all the heathens.
That come up against us.
That come up against us.
As we speak thy word.
As we speak thy words.
Cause it to be known.
Cause it to be known.
By all.
By all.
That it is the angels that have done it.
That it is the angels that have done it.
Cause it to be spread.
Cause it to be spread.
through the media,
throughout
the whole world.
Cause
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
them to shake at thy coming.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Always.
Always.
So be it.
So be it.
Sar, which means to turn. Yeshabia, which means to be seated. We'll be in the book of Genesis, chapter 16, verse 11. It's the book of Genesis, chapter 16, verse 11. In the Hebrew, Amar, La, Mala'ak, Yahweh, Hanak, Hara, Wayaladath, Ban, Wa Kora'ath, Shemawu, Yashamai Allah, Kaya, Shemai, Yahweh, all, Ainayak, verse 12, Wawa'ah, Yahweh, Saki, Yahya, Para'ah, Adama, Yadawa, Bakal, Wayad, Call, Bawa, Wa'al, Hanya, Call, Ach Yahweh, Yashakan, verse 13. Wa Thakwarah, Sham, Yahweh, Ha Dabar, Alya, Atha, all, Raya, Kaya, Amara, Hagam, Halam, Ra'ayathya, Akarya, Raya, verse 14, Al, Khan, Korah, Laba'ar, Ba'ar, Lakhya, Raya, Hana, Bayan, Kodash, Wabayan, Barad, verse 15, Wathalad, Hagar, La Abaram, Ban,
Wa Yakorah, Abaram, Sham, Banwa, Ashar, Yaladah, Hagar, Yashma'ala, verse 16. Wa Abaram, Ban, Shamnayam, Shana, Washash, Shunyam, Baladath, Hagar, Ath, Yashma'ala, La Abaram, Sa, Genesis chapter 17 and verse 1. Wa Yaya, Abaram, Ban, Tashayim, Shana, Wa Thashai, Shunyam, Wa Yara'ah, Yahweh, all, Abaram, Wa Ya'amar, all Yahweh, Anya, all, Shadya, Hathalak, Lapanya, Waya, Tamayam. All right, clap that up. All right, this is the book of Genesis, chapter 16, verse 11 in the Hebrew. It's like in the English. And the angel of the Lord said unto her, Behold, thou art with child, shalt bear a son, shall call his name Ishmael, because the Lord hath heard thy affliction. Verse 12. And he will be a wild man. His hand will be against every man, and every man's hand against him. And he shall dwell in the presence of all his brethren. And that's exactly who Ishmael is today, the so-called Arabs. Like they are a nation of wild men, a nation of criminals who seek to go out and have conflict with every nation round about them. That's why there's so much conflict in the Middle East. And that's why there's always been conflict in the Middle East. Why it is that Ishmael has always went to war with all the nations and has sought to steal and scam all the nations, because that's just who he is. That's in his spirit. All right. And when we allow, I shouldn't say when we allow, because we don't allow for them to come into our communities, but when our oppressor puts these people in our communities, that's just how we should look at them, as criminals. So when they're selling you narcotics in a back room in their gas stations, when they take your daughters in their back rooms to abuse them and use them like they are nothing, and your wives, and they beat on you and scam you out of your money in them gas stations, that's just because that's who they are. And we should be mindful of these people when we see them in our communities, because that is a criminal waiting to abuse somebody, namely blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Verse 13, and she called the name of the Lord that spake unto her, Thou God seest me. For she said, Have I also here looked after him that seeth me? 14, wherefore the well was called Bir Laharai. Behold, it is between Kadesh and Bered. 15, and Hagar bare Abram a son, and Abram called his son's name, which Hagar bare, Ishmael. 16, and Abram was 86 years old when Hagar bare Ishmael to Abram. Look at Genesis chapter 17 and verse 1. And when Abram was 90 years old and 9, the Lord appeared to Abram and said unto him, I am the Almighty God. Walk before me and be thou perfect. All right. Book of Genesis chapter 17, verse 2. And that just goes to show that the Lord has always demanded that our forefathers be perfect. Even back during the time of Abram or Abraham, whom is one of the founding fathers of our faith, he demanded for Abram to be perfect. And not only did he demand Abram to be perfect, Christ said for the children of Israel to be perfect, even as our Father in heaven is perfect. So it goes to show that it is possible for our people. I understand you've believed the lies of our oppressor for so long and believe that you can't be perfect, that you're nothing more than a byproduct of our communities, a byproduct of the ghettos, barrios, and reservations, and you can never be anything more than that. You will always just be the lowest in society and be frowned upon, and you'll never be able to claw your way out of that position. But you turn to the Lord, you come here in the Isupk, and you will be royalty on this earth. Like, you will be able to step into the position that the Lord wants you to be in, which is the 12 tribes of Israel, the princes of the power. And we'll take rulership of this earth. You might not believe it now, but it is possible. And the Isupk is a clear example of that. All right, book of Genesis, chapter 17, and verse 2. In the Hebrew, Wa'athana, Barayathya, Bayanya, Wa Bayanak, Wa'arabah, Awathak, Bama'ad, Ma'ad, verse 3, Wayapal, Abaram, Al, Panyawa, Wa Yadabar, Athwa, Al-Hayam, La Amor, verse 4, Anya, Hana, Baryathya, Athak, Wa Hayayath, La'aba, Hamawan, Galyam, verse 5, Wala'a, Yakwara, Iwad, Shamak, Abaram, Waya, Shamak, Abraham, Kaya, Abba, Hamawan, Galyam, Nathayak, verse 6. Wahaparathya, Athak, Bama'ad, Ma'ad, Wa Nathayak, Lagolyam, Wa Malakyam, Mamak, Yatazawa, verse 7, Wa Hakwamathya, Ath, Baryathya, Bayanya, Wa Bayanak, Wa Bayan, Zaraik, Akaryak, La Darathya, Sakya, La Daratham, La Baryath, I will lum. La Yawath, Lak. La Aloyim, Wa Lazaraik, a Karyak, verse 8, Wa Nathathya, Lak, Wa Lazaraik, a Karyak, Ath, Aratazah, Magaryak, Ath, Kal, Aratazah, Pana'ain, La'achazah, Iwalum, Wa Hayayathya, Laham, La'alayum. Clap that up. All right, this book of Genesis chapter 17 and verse 2 in the English. And I will make my covenant between me and thee, and will multiply thee exceedingly. Verse 3. And Abram fell on his face, and God talked with him, saying, verse 4, As for me, behold, my covenant is with thee, and thou shalt be a father of many nations. Verse 5. Neither shall thy name any more be called Abram, but thy name shall be Abraham, for a father of many nations have I made thee. So Abraham was given a new name by the Lord, and with that name, you are, just like when you get your Hebrew name here in the Isupk, you're like, who it is that you are is expected to change with that name. Like you're supposed to, gain a new reputation with that name. Like you're no longer who it is that you were. Like whatever, demons was plaguing you, whatever you did in the past, your mess ups, the wrongdoings you've done, all of that means nothing, because you are now a new man, a new woman in the Lord, a new under Christ. Like that's who it is you're supposed to be. And that's really how, like, you don't let your past wrongdoings affect you raising up this nation now. You focus on what it is you did in the past, you're going to eventually run yourself out of the school. You're going to hinder yourself in doing the work of the Lord, because you can't get over what you have done, when you have to be able to get over it in order to raise up this nation. Verse 6. And I will make thee exceeding fruitful, and I will make nations of thee, and kings shall come out of thee. Verse 7. And I will establish my covenant between me and thee, and thy seed after thee, and their generations, for an everlasting covenant, to be a God unto thee, and to thy seed after thee. Verse 8. And I will give unto thee, and to thy seed after thee, the land wherein thou art a stranger, all the land of Canaan, for an everlasting possession, and I will be their God. All right, book of Genesis chapter 17, verse 9 in the Hebrew. Wayamar, al hayam, all Abaram, Watha, Ath, Baryathya, Bashamar, Atha, Wa Zaraik, Akaryak, La Daratham, verse 10, Za'ath, Bar Yathya, Ashar, Dashamarwa, Bayanya, Wa Bayanyakam, Wa Bayan, Zara'ik, Akaryak, Hamawal, Lakam, Call, Zakar, verse 11. Wa Namaltham, Bashar, Iralathkam, Waya, La'awath, Baryath, Bayanya, Wa Bayanyakam, verse 12. Wabun, Shamanath, Yum, Yamawal, Lakam, Call, Zakar, La Darathyakum, Yalyad, Bayath, Wa Makwanath, Kasap, Makal, Ban, Nakar, Ashar, La'ah, Mazaraik, Hana'ah, Slaki, verse 13. Hamawal, Yamawal, Yalyad, Bayathka, Wa Makwanath, Kasapak, Wahayath, Baryath, Slaki, Baryathya, Babasharkam, Labarath, Iwalam, verse 14. Wa'iral, Zakar, Ashar, La'ah, Yamawal, Ath, Bashar, Iralthaw, Wa Nakartha, Hanapash, Hawa, Ma'imya, Ath, Baryathya, Hapar, Sa, verse 15, Waya Amor, Ahayam, All, Abraham, Sharia, Ashathak, La'ah, Takwara, Ath, Shema, Sharia, Kaya, Shara, Shema. I caught that up. Right. Genesis chapter 17 and verse 9 in the English. And God said unto Abraham, Thou shalt keep my covenant, therefore, thou and thy seed after thee, and their generations. 10. This is my covenant, which ye shall keep between me and you, and thy seed after thee. Every man-child among you shall be circumcised. 11. And ye shall circumcise the flesh of your foreskin, and it shall be a token of the covenant betwixt me and you. 12. And he that is 8 days old shall be circumcised among you, every man-child and your generations, he that is born in the house or brought with money of any stranger, which is not of thy seed. 13. He that is born in thy house and he that is bought with thy money must needs be circumcised. And my covenant shall be in your flesh for an everlasting covenant. 14. And the uncircumcised man child, whose flesh of his foreskin is not uncircumcised, that soul shall be cut off from his people. He hath broken my covenant. 15. And God said unto Abraham, As for Sarai, thy wife, thou shalt not call her name Sarai, but Sarah shall be her name. Just so show its sisters also, get name changes just like they do here in the UPK. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 17, verse 16 in the Hebrew. Wa barakathya, atha, wagam, nathathya, mamana, lak, ban. Wa barakathya, wa hayath, lagalyum, malakya, Haimium, Mamana, Yayawa, verse 17. Wayapol, Abraham, Al, Panyawa, Wa Yatazakak, Wayamor, Balabawa, Ha Laban, Ma'a, Shana, Yawalad, Wa'am, Shara, Habath, Tasha'ayim, Shana, Thalad, verse 18. Wayamor, Abraham, all, Ha'olyum, Lawa, Yashamai Allah, Saki, Yakhya, Lapanyak, verse 19, Wayamar, Ahayam, Abal, Shara, Ashathak, Yaladath, Lak, Ban, Wakorath, Ath, Shemawu, Yatazakwa, Wahakwamathya, Ath, Baryathya, Athwa, Labarium, Slakia, Labaryath, Iwalam, Lazaraiwa, Akaryawa, verse 20. Wa la yash my awu. Saki. Wa la yash my Allah. Shama Aithyak. Hana. Barkathya. Athwa. Wahaparyathya, Athwa, Rawabathya, Athwa, Bama'ad, Ma'ad, Shunyam, Ashar, Nashayama, Yawal Yad, Wa Nathath Yawu, Lagolia, Godwal, verse 21, Wa'ath, Baryathya, Aquayum, Ath, Yatazak, Slaki, Yatazakwa, Ashar, Thalad, Lak, Shara, Lamawaid, Hazab, Bashana, Ha'akarath, verse 22, Wayakol, Ladabar, Athwa, Waya'al, Ahayum, Ma'al, Abraham. Got that up. All right, it's the book of Genesis, chapter 17, verse 16, in the English. And I will bless her, and give thee a son also of her. Yea, I will bless her. It's like, yea, I will bless her. And she shall be a mother of nations. Kings of people shall be of her. Verse 17. Then Abraham fell upon his face, and laughed, and said in his heart, shall a child be born unto him that is 100 years old? And shall Sarah, that is 90 years old, bear? 18. And Abraham said unto God, O that Ishmael might live before thee. 19. And God said, Sarah thy wife shall bear thee a son indeed, and thou shalt call his name Isaac, and I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant, and with his seed after him. 20. And as for Ishmael, I have heard thee. Behold, I have blessed him, and I will make him fruitful, and will multiply him exceedingly. 12 princes shall he beget, and I will make him a great nation. 21. But my covenant will I establish with Isaac, which Sarah shall bear unto thee at this set time in the next year. So the Lord let you know who this covenant is going to be with. Even though Abraham had other children other than Isaac, the Lord let Isaac know that the covenant is going to be passed down from from Abraham to Isaac. It's not going to be Abraham and Ishmael like the children of Ishmael want you to believe today. Like, they'll have you believe that because they are of the seed of Abraham, that they get the covenant. That because they're the seed of Abraham, that, everything that was promised to Abraham's seed, that they deserve it. When that's not what the Bible says. Like, that's not what the true authority of God says, which is these scriptures right here. It's not the Quran. It's no, fantasy book that has been made up by the heathens. It's none of that. It's what we see here in the scriptures. And that covenant was passed down from Isaac to Jacob, from Jacob to his 12 sons, and from those 12 sons to their children, 12 tribes of Israel. You understand? And that's something that we have to remember when it comes to these scriptures. When it comes to who needs salvation and who will rule this earth under Christ. It's not all nations together in one big melting pot. It's not the select few of the heathen they have helped the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. It is the 12 tribes of Israel. All right? And the Lord went on to let Abraham know that even though Ishmael isn't going to get the covenant, the Lord will still make him great in the earth. Like, he'll still give him a little blessing, give him these 12 princes, and multiply them, and give him rulership for a time. Like that's what Ishmael got. That's why he has control over the Middle East. Why it is that his people have erected empires and kingdoms, and they've ruled and overcome their enemies, because they had an appointed time to rule. Well, that appointed time, it's come to an end. Like, it's time for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to take back rulership of this earth through the Isupk, under commanding Johanna, under Christ, of course. Verse 22, and he left off talking with him, and God went up from Abraham. All right. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 17, verse 23, in the Hebrew. Wayokwach Abraham Yashamai Allah Banya Sakia Banawu Wa'ath call Yal Yadwa Bayathwa Wa'ath call Makwanath Kasapwa call Zakar Ba'anashia Bayath Abraham Wayamal Ath Bashar Irotham Ba'itazam Hayawam Hazar Kashar Dabar Athwa Ahayam. Verse 24. Wa Abraham Ban Tasha'ayam Wa Tashai Shana Bahamalwa Bashar Irol Tawa. Verse 25. Wa Yashamai Allah. It's like it. Wa Yashamai Allah. Banwa. Ban. Shalash. Aishara. Shana. Bamalwa. Ath. Bashar. Irol Tawa. Verse 26. Ba'itazam. Hayawam. Hazah. Namawal. Abraham. Wa Yashamai Allah. Banwa. Verse 27. Wakal. Anashia. Bayathwa. Yal Yad. Bayath. Wa Makwanath. Kasat. Ma'ath. Ban. Nakar. Namalwa. Athwa. Pa. Book of Genesis, chapter 18, verse 1. Wayara. Al Yahweh. Yahweh. Baal Nayah. Mamara, Wawa'a, Yashab, Pathak, Ha'al, Kakam, Hayawam, verse 2. Wayasha, Ayunyawu, Wayara, Wana, Shalash, Anashium, Natazabium, Al Yawa, Wayara, Wayarataza, Lakwaratham, Mapathak, Ha'al, Wayashathachwa, Rataza. Clap that up. All right. It's the book of Genesis, chapter 17, and verse 23. In the English. And Abraham took Ishmael his son, and all that were born in his house, and all that were bought with his money, every male among the men of Abraham's house, and circumcised the flesh of their foreskin in the selfsame day, as God had said unto him. 24. And Abraham was 90 years old and 9, when he was circumcised in the flesh of his foreskin. 25. And Ishmael his son was 13 years old, when he was circumcised in the flesh of his foreskin. 26. And the selfsame day was Abraham circumcised, and Ishmael his son. 27. And all the men of his house, born in the house, and bought with money of the stranger, were circumcised with him. Genesis chapter 18 and verse 1 in the English. And the Lord appeared unto him in the plains of Mamre, and he sat in the tent door in the heat of the day. Verse 2. And he lifted up his eyes and looked, and lo, 3 men stood by him. And when he saw them, he ran to meet them from the tent door, and bowed himself toward the ground. All right, this book of Genesis chapter 18 and verse 3 in the Hebrew. Wayamar, Adanya, Na'a, Matazathya, Khan, Ba'ayanyak, all, Na'a, Thaibar, Ma'al, Ibadak. Verse 4, Yaquak, Na'a, Ma'ait, Mayum, Wa Rakatazawa, Rogol Yakum, Wa Sha'ainawu, the Kath, Ha'aitazah, verse 5. Wa Akwaka, Path, Lakum, Wa Sa'idwa, Labakam, Akar, Thaibarwa, Kaya, Al, Khan, Ibrathum, Al, Ibadkam, Wa Ya'amarwa, Khan, Taisha, Kaashar, the Barath. Verse 6. Wa Yamarwa, Abraham, Ha'ala, Al, Shara, Wayamar, Ma'arya, Shalash, Sayam, Komak, Salath, Lawashia, Wa'aishia, Igawath. Verse 7. Wa'al, Habakwar, Ratazah, Abraham, Wayakwak. It's like you. Wa Yakoka, Ban, Bakwar, Rock, Watuwab, Wayathan, All, Hana'ar, Wa Yamara, La'aishawath, Akwa. Verse 8. Wa Yakuka, Kama'a, Wa Kalab, Saki, Wa Kalab, Waban, Habakwar, Ashar, Aisha, Wayathan, Lapanyaham, Wawa'a, Imad, Al Yaham, the Kath, Ha'aitazah, Wa Ya'akalwa. Verse 9. Wa Ya'amarwa, Al Yahwa, Ayah, Shara, Ashathak, Wayamar, Hana, Baal. Clap that up. All right, this book of Genesis, chapter 18, in verse 3 in English. And said, My Lord, if now I have found favor in thy sight, pass not away, I pray thee, from thy servant. For the little water, I pray you, be fetched, and wash your feet, and rest yourselves onto the tree, under the tree, Slacker. Verse 5. And I will fetch a morsel of bread, and comfort ye your hearts. After that ye shall pass on, for therefore are ye come to your servant. And they said, So do, as thou hast said. 6. And Abraham hastened into the tent unto Sarah, and said, Make ready quickly 3 measures of fine meal, knead it, and make cakes upon the hearth. 7. And Abraham ran unto the herd, and fetched a calf, tender and good, and gave it unto a young man, and he hasted to dress it. Verse 8. And he took butter and milk, and the calf which he had dressed, and set it before them. And he stood by them under the tree, and they did eat. Verse 9. And they said unto him, where is Sarah thy wife? And he said, behold, in the tent. It's the book of Genesis, chapter 18, verse 10. In the Hebrew, Wayamar, Shanab, Ashawab, Alyak, Ka'aith, Kaya, Wahana, Ban, Lashara, Ashathak, Washara, Shama'aith, Pathak, Tha'al, Wawa'a, Akar Yawa, verse 11, Wa Abraham, Wa Shara, Zaquanium, Ba'ayam, Bayamyam, Kadal, La Yawath, La Shara, Arak, Kanashium, verse 12. Wa Thatazakwa, Shara, Bakwa Rabah, Lamar, Akarya, Balathya, Hayatha, Laya, Idana, Wa'adanya, Zaquan, it's 13, Wayamar, Yahweh, All, Abraham, Lama, Za, Tazakakwa, Shara, Lamar, Ha'ap, Amunma, Alad, Wa'anya, Zakwanathya, verse 14, Hayapol, Mayawa, Debar, La Mawa'id, Ashawab, Alyak, Ka'aith, Kaya, Wa Lashara, Bun, verse 15, Wa Thakakash, Shara, La'amar, La'a, Tazakak with the Sakya, Tazakak Quathya, Kaya, Yara'a, Wayamar, La'a, Kaya, Taza Kak Quatha, Salakia, verse 16. Wa Yakwamawa, Masham, Hanashyam, Wa Yashakwapwa, Al, Panya, Sadama, Wa Abraham, Halak, Imam, Lasha Lakham. I cut that up. It's the book of Genesis, chapter 18 and verse 10 in English. And he said, I will certainly return unto thee according to the time of life. And lo, Sarah thy wife shall have a son. And Sarah heard it in the tent door, which was behind him. Verse 11. Now Abraham and Sarah were old and well stricken in age, and it ceased to be with Sarah after the manner of women. 12. Therefore Sarah laughed within herself, saying, After I am waxed old, shall I have pleasure, my Lord being old also? 13. And the Lord said unto Abraham, Wherefore did Sarah laugh, saying, Shall I of a surety bear a child, which I am old? 14. Is anything too hard for the Lord? At the time appointed, I will return unto thee, according to the time of life, and Sarah shall have a son. 15. Then Sarah denied, saying, I laugh not, for she was afraid. And he said, Nay, but thou didst laugh. 16. And the men rose up from thence, and looked toward Sodom, and Abraham went with them to bring them on the way. All right. So this priest behind the podium, Majum. La Yasha Allah, which means to Israel. So Hamajum, which means to stand. When we taking the scrolls to be saluted. Yah Bashem Yashad Barak Yah. Starting with the highest ranking man. You're both young men, so it doesn't matter who comes up first.
Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Barakayah.
So we go to Amazon Shabbat. So it's feet apart, hands on your back. We go to Amazon, feet together, hands to the side. Look for rock, which is your hands apart, and put your fist on it. You say Yahweh, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Barak, Yah. Upunyi Haki Dum, turn, face the east. This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa,
Abanawa,
Shabbat Shemayim,
Shabbat Shemayim,
Qudash,
Qudash,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Shimka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Malakwitha,
Malakaka,
Kaba'ah,
Taba'ah,
Ratazayaka,
Ratazayaka,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Barataza,
Barataza,
Kawur,
Kawa,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Bashamayim,
Bashamayim,
Lathan,
Latan,
Lanawu,
Lanawa,
Lacham,
Lakan,
Call,
Call,
Yawam,
Yawam,
Wasalaka now,
Basalak now,
Kwabawat now,
Kabawak now,
Kasalak now,
Kasalak now,
Kwabawat Yanaw,
Kabawak now,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Kabayai now,
Kamanai now,
Bonasai one,
Banasaya one,
Abal,
Abal,
Hawashai now,
Awasai now,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Rai,
Rai,
Kaya,
Hayah,
Laka,
Laka,
Hamalakwa,
Hamalakwa,
What the Parth,
Walatapara,
Sakia, Wa'ala,
Wala'ala,
What the Parth,
Walatapara,
La'awalamyam,
Wa'alayamyam,
Aman,
Aman,
Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father,
our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
thy kingdom come,
thy kingdom come,
thy will be done
thy will be done,
in earth
in earth,
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread,
our daily bread,
and forgive us our debts
and forgive us our debts,
as we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation,
And lead us not into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Prayer for the Hakak, with a power in the Hebrew. Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem Yahushai,
by Hashem Yahushai,
Baba Kashah,
Baba Kushah,
Nathanawa,
Nathanawa,
Hakak,
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 La Rapa'ah,
La Rapa'ah,
Kol Makalah,
Makal Makalah,
Wakal Marawa,
Makal Matawa,
Hakak,
Hakak,
La Tahar,
La Tahar,
Hamatazariah,
Amatazarayim,
Hakak,
Hakak,
La Hakim,
Lahakiam,
Hamathium,
Amathiam,
Hakak,
Hakak,
Al Rakawat,
Al Rakawah,
Atama Allah,
Atama Allah,
the Garshan,
Garashan,
Ba'ashem Yahushai,
by Hashem Yahushai,
the water Aman.
the water among.
Prayer for the power in the English. Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahushai,
in the name of Yahushai,
please give us the power.
please give us
The power to heal all manner of sickness
the power to heal all manner of sickness
and all manner of disease.
and all manner of disease,
The power to cleanse the lepers.
the power to cleanse the leper,
The power to raise the
the
dead.
power to raise the dead,
The power against unclean
the
spirits.
power against unclean spirits,
To cast them out.
to cast them out.
In the name of Yahushai.
In the name of Yahushua,
Thank you.
thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Pray to bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem Yahushai,
by Hashem Yahushua,
Barak Lanawa,
Barak Yanawa,
Wa Yasha Allah,
Wa Yashara,
Wahabayath,
Wahabiyah,
Saparium,
Sapari,
Barak,
Barak,
Ba'ashem Yahushai,
by Hashem Yahushua,
the water Aman.
the water among.
Pray to bless Israel in the English. Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahushai,
in the name of Yahushua,
bless us
bless us
and Israel
and Israel
and the school.
and the school.
In the name of
In
Yahushai,
the name of Yahushua,
thank you.
thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah,
Asha'ah,
Ayanya,
Ayanya,
Al-Haharium,
Al-Horium,
Ma'ayan,
Ma'ayan,
Yaba'ah,
Yaba'ah,
Isariah,
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 Ma'aim,
Ma'ayin,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Shemayam,
Shamayam,
Wa'arataza,
Al-Rataza,
Al-Yathan,
Al-Yatan,
Lamawat,
Lamawat,
Ragolka,
Rogolika,
Al-Yanawam,
Al-Yanawam,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Hana,
Anak,
La'ah,
La'ah,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Yayashan,
Yayashan,
Shawamar,
Sharamar,
Yasha Allah,
Yasha'al,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazolka,
Tazoyaka,
Al Yad,
Oh yeah,
Yumyaka,
Yumyaka,
Yawamum,
Yawamam,
Hashamash,
Basamas,
La'ah,
La'ah,
Yakaka,
Yakaka,
Wayarak,
Wayarak,
Bal Ya'ala,
Bo Ya'ala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamarka,
Yashamarka,
Makol,
Makal,
Rai,
Rai,
Yashamar,
Yasamar,
Napashka,
Napashka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yasamar,
Taza'athka,
Taza'atka,
Wabawa'aka,
Wabawa'aka,
Ma'aita,
Ma'aita,
Wa'aid,
Ma'ai,
Awalam.
Awalam.
Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in,
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Allahayim,
Allahayim,
all Damayah,
all Thamiyah,
Lakat,
Lakat,
all Thakarash,
all Thakaras,
Wa'al,
Wa'al,
Gashakwat,
Dasakwat,
all
all
Kaya,
Kaya,
Hana,
Hana,
Awayabyaka,
Awayapika,
Yahama,
Yahama,
Yawan,
Yawan,
Ra'ash,
Ra'as,
Al Aimaka,
Al Imaka,
Ya'ara Yamwa,
our Yamwa,
Sawada,
Sawada,
Wayatha,
Wayatha,
Ya'aitizawa,
Ya'ai Tizawa,
Al Tazapawanyaka,
Al Tizapawanyaka,
Amarawa,
Amarawa,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wanaki Dum,
Manakidam,
Magoya,
Magoya,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham,
Sam,
Yasha'ala,
Yasha'ala,
Iwada,
Iwada,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawa'aitizawa,
Na'aitizawa,
Laba,
Labat,
Yakadwa,
Yakabwa,
All Yaka,
Al Yaka,
Baryak,
Baryak,
Yakarathwa,
Yakarakwa,
Ahoya,
Ahoya,
Adawam,
Alawam,
Wayashamai,
Wayasamai,
Alayam,
Alayam,
Mawa'aba,
Mawa'aba,
Wahagorium,
Wagorium,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa'aimawan,
Wa'aimawan,
Wa'aimalak,
Wa'aimalak,
Palashath,
Palashat,
Ain,
Aim,
Yashavia,
Esabia,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gam,
Gam,
Ashawar,
Ashawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawat,
Imam,
Imam,
Hayawa,
Hayawat,
Zarawai,
Zarawai,
Labanya,
Labunya,
Lawat,
Lawat,
Selah,
Selah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Laham,
Laham,
Kamadian,
Kamani,
Kasa Yasara,
Kasa Yasara,
Kayabian,
Kayabian,
Baraka'ol,
Banakaal,
Kayashawan,
Kayasawan,
Nashamadwa,
Nasamadwa,
Ba'ayan Da'ara,
Ba'ayan Da'ara,
Hayawa,
Kayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
La Dama,
La Damwa,
Shaitamwa,
Sayatamwa,
Nara,
Nara,
Yamawa,
Yal Mapwa,
Ka'ira,
Ka'ira,
Wakaza Abba,
Wakazabwa,
Wakaza Bak,
Wakazabak,
Wakazazal,
Wakazazal,
Manai,
Manai,
Call,
Kal,
Nasaya Kamwa,
Nayasakamwa,
Ashar,
Asar,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Naya Rashad,
Nayarashat,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Ah,
Ah,
Nawath,
Nayawa,
Allahayam,
Allahayam,
Allahayah,
Allahayah,
Shaitamwa,
Sayatamwa,
Kugogola,
Kagol,
Kukwash,
Kakwas,
Lapanya,
Lapanya,
Rawaka,
Waruka,
Ka'ash,
Ka'as,
Taba'ira,
Taba'ira,
Ya'ira,
Ra'ira,
Wakalahaba,
Wakalahaba,
Talahat,
Talahat,
Haryam,
Baryam,
Khan,
Khan,
Tharadapma,
Thoradatma,
Basa Irika,
Basa Irika,
Wabasa,
Wabasa,
Wapathka,
Wapatka,
Tabahalam,
Tabahalam,
Mala'a,
Mala'a,
Panyam,
Panyaham,
Palawan,
Kalawan,
Wayabakashwa,
Wayabakaswa,
Shemka,
Shemka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Wayabaashwa,
Wayabaaswa,
Wayabaawa,
Wayabaawa,
Idea,
Idea,
I,
I,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayaparwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayadaiwa,
Wayadaigwa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Ata,
Ata,
Shemka,
Shemka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Labatka,
Tabarka,
Al Yawan,
Ayawan,
Al,
All,
Call,
Call,
Haratazah.
Paratazah.
Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thou silence, O my power.
Keep not thy silence, O my power.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O my power.
And be not still, O my power.
For lo,
For lo,
thine enemies make a tumult,
thy enemies make it tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation,
and let's cut them off from being a nation,
that the name of Israel
that the name of Israel
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom
The tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab
of Moab,
and the
and
Hagarenes,
the Hagarenes,
Gabal
Cabal,
and Ammon
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the
the
Philistines
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
A sword also is joined with them.
A sword is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have opened the children of Lot.
Selah,
Selah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kisan,
at the brook of Kisan,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a reb,
Make their nobles like a reb,
and like Zeeb.
and like to eat.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes,
all their princes,
as Zeba and as Zamunna,
as Ziba and as Amunah,
who said,
who said,
Let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the houses of the Most High power and possession.
the houses of the Most High power in possession.
O my power,
Oh, my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as they stumble before the wind,
as the fire burneth the wood.
as the fire burneth the wood,
It is the flame set the mountains on fire.
as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest,
So persecute them with thy tempest,
and make them afraid with thy storm.
and make them afraid of thy storm.
Build their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
Oh, Yahweh,
let them be confounded and troubled forever.
let them be confounded in trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the Most High
art the Most High
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
Prayer for the blessings or power structure in the Hebrew. Barakatha Yahweh,
Barak atah Yahweh,
wa Yahweh Shai,
Wa Yahweh Shai,
Wam Yaka Allah,
Wam Yaka'ala,
Wa Ahayim,
Walahayim,
Matazabya Allah Wap Yahana,
Matazabya Alawap Yahana,
Ha Allah Wapyam,
Ha Alawapyam,
Ha Saranyam,
Ha Saranyam,
Ha Quatazayanyam,
Ha Quatazayamyam,
Ha Kayayam,
Ha Ikekayayam,
Wa Achwathian,
Walaquapyam,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bashim Yahushai,
By Shem Yahweh Shai,
the water of Mun.
the water Aman.
Pray for the blessings or power structure in the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless ye Yahweh.
and Yahushai,
and Yahushai,
and Michael,
and Michael,
and the angels,
and the angels,
commanding General Yohanan,
commanding General Yohanan,
the generals,
the generals,
the
the
captains,
captains,
the officers,
the officers,
the troopers,
the troopers,
and the sisters,
and the sisters.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahushai.
in the name of Yahushua,
Thank you.
thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Prayer for the curses in the English.
Blessed are you, Yahweh,
Blessed are ye, Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and earth,
and all things living.
and all things living.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of
in
Yahushai.
the name of Yahushua,
Listen to us now,
listen to us now,
right now.
right now.
Send evils and curses,
Send evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction
and punishment and destruction
to the heathen
to the heathens
that speak against us, thy prophets,
that speak against us, thy prophets,
the teachers,
the teachers,
the princes,
the princes,
the priests,
the priests,
the Israelite brothers,
the Israelite brothers,
and the school.
and the schools.
Send evils and curses,
Send evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction
and punishment and destruction
to the heathen,
to the heathen,
and shake loose the treasure
and shake loose the treasure
of the rich of
of
Israel
the rich of Israel
that refuse to give to the school.
that refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary.
Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses,
Send evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction
and punishment and destruction
to the Edomites,
to the Edomites,
and the nations,
and the nation,
and their drug dealers,
and the drug dealers,
the court system,
the court system,
the prison system,
prison system,
Planned Parenthood,
Planned Parenthood,
all the governments of our enemies,
all the governments of our enemies,
Amalek synagogues and armies,
Amalek synagogues and armies,
Roman Catholic Church,
the Roman Catholic Church,
the Pope,
the Pope,
Islam,
Islam,
Christianity,
Christianity,
Egyptology,
Egyptology,
militia,
militia,
Ku Klux Klan,
Ku Klux Klan,
Aryan Nation,
Aryan Nation,
skinheads,
skinheads,
Posse Comitazi,
Posse Comitazi,
the gay movement,
the gay movement,
the lesbian
the
movement,
lesbian movement,
spies,
spies,
workers of witchcraft,
workers of witchcraft,
NASA space program,
NASA space program,
Army,
Army,
Navy,
Navy,
Air Force,
Air Force,
Marines,
Marines,
Wall Street,
Wall Street,
open up the internet
open up the internet
and the airwaves,
and their ways,
the cable access
the
channels
cable access channels
and the radio channels.
and the radio channels.
Convict the spirit of any of thy people
Convict the spirit of any of thy people
that seek to stop us
that seek to stop us
and bring swift destruction to all the heathen
and bring swift destruction to all the heathen
that stand in the way
that stand in the way
or try to stop us
or try to stop us
from broadcasting your words
from broadcasting your words
throughout the planet Earth.
throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the plagues.
Let loose all the plagues.
Cause them to go to and fro
Cause it to go to and fro
through the earth
through the earth
and consume them.
and consume them.
Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer.
Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer.
Let Yahweh shine.
Let Yahweh shine.
Michael and Gabriel
Michael and Gabriel
come down with the flying saucers
comes down with the flying saucer
and punish all the heathens
and punish all the heathens
that come up against us
that come up against us
as we speak thy word.
as we speak thy words.
Cause it to be known
Cause it to be known
by all
by all
that is the angels that have done it.
that it is the angels that have done it.
Cause it to be spread
Cause it to be spread
through the media
through the media
throughout the whole world.
throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Always.
Always.
So be it.
So be it.
Sar, which means to turn. All right, this concludes the Isupk Indianapolis Sabbath service. Akwathian Yeshabia, which means sisters, be seated. Salute to the brothers, men of Israel. Amadyam Shabbath. Amadyam Barak. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai Brakatham. You'll say Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'Hashem,
Ba'Hashem,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Barak,
Barak,
Atham.
Adam.
And it's Lord, in the name of Christ, bless you. Yagimata, Akwatiam Imajum,
Sisters, stand. Salute to the sisters watching online. Men of Israel. Amadum Shabbat. Amadum. Barak. Yahweh Shamar Alatham Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. You'll say Yahweh Shamar Al-Athan Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. That means, Lord, watch over you in the name of Christ. Yadu Matah. Would anybody like to be anointed at this time? Christ, clap that up.